Number one, take care of yourself. A lot of us men grew up not having the appropriate directions and guidance on a balanced nutrition or a balanced fitness, fitness lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? These things are important. A lot of us men grow up to be obese and fat and sloppy. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? I was fat and sloppy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. It's the truth. I was eating Mickey D's all the time. Love it. But hey, it's at some point we got to say to ourselves, where do we grow up? What is my health? You know what I'm saying? What if I just have a heart attack one day because I'm not taking care of myself? Doesn't my family need me? You know what I'm saying? What good use, what value am I if I just drop out because I'm not taking care of myself? You know what I'm saying? Why do I keep eating sugar? Why do I keep eating fat? Things that don't benefit me. And you can feel things in your body, in your chest. You know what I'm saying? You can feel your health deteriorate. It's so important. You want a balanced nutrition. You have to take care of your health. Health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? And I often say this, man. You train for life. You train for life, man. Going to the gym is just not so you can be a bodybuilder. People are bodybuilders, and you can do that. There's nothing wrong with being a bodybuilder. But you also train to be able to navigate through life. And it's so important because without having the ability to just do simple things like jump, you can be hindered from a lot in life. Or do simple things like run, you know what I'm saying? Or just walking at a fast pace, You never know what's going to happen next. You want to be prepared for as much as possible. You want to be ready for as much as possible. So stay prepared, man, and take care of your health. That's how you stay prepared. You eat the right things. You keep your body healthy. You know what I'm saying? You work out consistently so that you can be ready for what's about to happen next, at least to some extent. It's very important. Number two. Oh man, number two is probably my favorite on the list because I know a lot of you guys suck at it. Yeah, we coming like that on this one. That's how we coming on this one. Your personal hygiene. Your personal hygiene, man. I know it, man. I smell you. You dig. I smell you. She can smell you too. If I can smell you on the walk by, I know the women can smell you. Hey, man. Wash up. Wash twice a day. You gotta wash twice a day. You gotta wash at night. You gotta wash in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if you really active, if you out there doing this, you doing that. Yeah, wash in the middle of the day. If you gotta go handle business, think about what you doing, bro. Think about what you doing in life. If you go hit the gym, crazy sweaty workout, you need to go wash before you go back to the job, or when you get home, you gotta wash, bro. It ain't just you can't just walk around being funky, think that's cool. Your balls stink, champ. That's real. Your balls smell. Your armpits stink. Your ass stink. That's how it is. And y'all acting like, man, y'all be acting like it's okay, bro. Y'all be acting like, oh, since we men, we can just be funky. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Y'all acting like just cause we men, we can't make sure that we grooming ourselves. And we manscaping. You think your woman wants to smell all that and be all up on that? You think any woman wants to go down there and be all messing with that little chop box? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Get yourself right. Get yourself right, bro. You feel me, man? You gotta make sure you coming correct. And a lot of these things we wasn't taught. Like, I ain't had nobody telling me in my ear, yeah, make sure you trim your pubes up. Oh, make sure you shave. Make sure you getting consistent haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Why you think I got the hat on? I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. That's why, listen, sometimes you gotta make a way. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Things happen. But you also got to make, I don't stink. I tell you that. I don't stink, man. And if I could cut my own hair, I'd do it. But my barber, he take a little while for them scheduling appointments, so that's different. But listen, man, I gotta tighten up. You stink. You ain't looking right. You feel me? You ain't coming correct. You gotta make sure you brushing your teeth twice a day. Make sure you got deodorant. Make sure you got some cologne. Stop playing, man. Have some cologne, bro. Have good cologne. Go out, spend money on cologne. Your cologne should not be $10. Sorry. Unless it's a sample bottle. The sample, if you're getting real good samples, them real good samples is like $20. If you really want to make an impact. You mean, start caring about your image and about your presence when you're going outside, bro. Like, think about it. Would you want, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think. Would you want your son walking out like that? Would you want your brother walking out like that? Would you be attracted to somebody walking stinking? Walking and they not groomed, they clothes not pressed, they don't look like they take care of themselves. Even to your car. Keep your car washed. Keep your car clean. Vacuum the inside of that joint so when people get in there ain't like, man, I done seen some of you guys' cars. Y'all got the trash all through the back seat. All this, listen, bro. I done did some things in the back seat of cars I wouldn't have been able to do if I was bad at keeping my car clean. You feel me what I'm saying? You dig? So you don't, man, keep your car right. Keep your personal hygiene right. Excuse me, I be stumbling over the words sometimes, but keep it right, man. Stay tight. You feel me? Smell good. Keep your hair nice. Keep your face nice. You feel me? Have a skincare routine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the condition it is, but you gotta put some type of effort in. That's what it's about. You gotta put some type of effort in. If you're using some deodorant, hey, no body sprays. We grown men. We're not doing no body sprays. Y'all tweaking. No body sprays. No Axe. None of that. Go get deodorant. Good deodorant. I know it's expensive. Grab it. You need it. And then get some good cologne. And get some good soap. Good shampoo. Good conditioner. And don't wash your face with the same soap you wash your body with. Get a facial cleanser at the least. At the least. If you don't got a skincare face routine or something like that, at least get a facial cleanser like the Neutrogena John or the Clean and Clear. Like, they got different ones, bro. But you should not use that body wash or that bar soap for your face. Make sure you out here smelling good and staying good. I had to spend some time on number 2 because number 2 is so important, man. And it's like, it seemed like you guys just be like, oh, personal hygiene? Nah, as long as my clothes fresh, I'm good. Bro, you're tweaking. You're tweaking, bro. Even have a little travel pack of the face wipes too, because your face get dirty through the day. You can wipe your face up. You dig what I'm saying? Man, listen, man. Number 3, managing your finances. A lot of these things, man, a lot of things about finances. Once again, I wasn't taught a lot about managing finances growing up. So I know a lot of us men in general, it's like we wasn't sitting around talking about managing finances growing up. Like me and my peers, that's not what we was talking about. We was talking about getting girls and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Chasing dreams and getting girls. But we wasn't talking about, okay, if we chase our dreams and it work out, how we manage that bread? Or how do we manage our bread to get to the point of our dreams? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to have that type of functionality. Whereas though you can say, okay, I know I got to work this 9 to 5 a little while. I'm going to say that check, say this check. I got to learn about, stocks and bonds. I got to learn about credit. I got to learn about different accounts to invest in. Only if, like, people only knew this growing up if they had people who, like, directly taught them that. You know what I'm saying? Because even in school, a lot of schools not even teaching this stuff, bro. So it's like, you gotta have the initiative to go at it and go learn and research it yourself so that you want to progress in life, so that you can progress in life better, man. That's how it is. That's what it is. So managing finances are one of the biggest things when it comes to grown man habits that we haven't learned or that we have been late on in life. You know what I'm saying? It's so important. So try to put some focus into it. Try to put some time into it. So number 4, expressing your emotions maturely. Oh, another important one. Oh man, another important one. Listen, man. I come from my mother. Like, my mom raised me, single parent vibes. You know, so with that being said, I get to see a lot of the emotions just all over the place. I had my mom and I had 2 sisters. So, emotions is everywhere. And for me personally, I have to make sure I reconstruct my brain and say, okay, that's not how you deal with things. That's not how you necessarily have to react like that as a man. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to step back, think, and then execute type. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you're supposed to operate. Always thinking before you speak. Always thinking before you act. Always making sure that you can, structure the operation. Build systems. Build systems in your brain to perform better. These are the things that you want to make sure that you're getting into, so you're not just falling off the slope and just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you're getting this in. It's so important. It's so important to make sure that you prioritize your thought process. Let me say it like that. Yeah, because that's important. When you prioritize your thought process and how you think on things and the way you react to things, you put your emotions to the side, because your emotions don't matter. Your emotions don't make you money. If you emotional, you're going to miss out on a lot over your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You can't run business if you're being emotional, because business is business. And once you get feelings attached with business, you lose in business. It's just like that. So control your emotions as a man. Control your emotions in these relationships too, man. Control your emotions in these relationships. You don't gotta scream at your ladies. You don't gotta act like that. If that woman makes you scream that much, you probably shouldn't be with her. And you probably should take a step back to work on yourself so that you don't let people get you to that point all the time. You know what I'm saying? But also, if you find yourself in that situation, you might want to kick it to the curb. I know y'all don't like that, man. Oh, man. Number 5 for you is building boundaries, man. Not everybody need to be in your life. I'm sorry. Not everybody need to be in your life. Not everybody need to be associated with you. You build boundaries, bro. And not only build boundaries on the people around you, but you have morals. You got to have morals in life. You got to stand for certain things so that, when people try to cross the line, you already know, hey, we ain't doing that. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. You ain't talking to me like that or my family like that. We got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you building boundaries for the people that you don't want in your life, and then for the people that you do involve in your life, make sure that they have a certain respect level. You know what I'm saying? For you and the people that you love and respect and care for. Very important. Make sure you always build boundaries and stand by them as well. That's very important, Number 6, sticking with your word and being committed. You can't depend on nobody who don't stand on their word. You can't depend on nobody who don't say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do something, and then turn around and you don't hear from them. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, you gotta be dependable. You gotta be committed. You gotta stand on your word. These are things that we needed to be taught as men growing up, and a lot of us weren't. So it's important that we implement those into our system in life. Like I said, these are a lot of things I had to go through and teach myself or learn from other men. And so That was one thing I definitely struggled with a lot, was just staying committed to certain things sometimes. That's why I was never a big relationship guy. I didn't want to be committed to anyone. I didn't want to have that responsibility. So you gotta take these things into consideration. You know, definitely stay committed. And I don't care what it is. Find something that if you thinking right now like, damn, he right, I really don't be staying committed, then what you got to do is start finding something that you can practice that commitment with, so that you can get yourself into that system of, I'm starting something and I'm going to finish it. And what I say is, start with the gym. Start with the gym, bro. Like 6 days a week. You don't got to be 2 hours 6 days a week, but if you make sure you're showing up 6 days a week or 7 days a week in the gym, then you know, hey, I'm showing up for working every day and I'm committed to it. You know what I'm saying? It's that one interview that Kobe got, and he's like, I made a contract with myself that this is what it was. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I was going to do for that year. That summer. It was something like that, he said, and that's what he did. It didn't matter how he felt, or it didn't matter what this person doing or that person thought. You know what I'm saying? He made a contract with himself that he was committed. And so sometimes that might be what we have to do, and that might be the best thing for us. So you got to make sure that you always staying committed, man, and you always standing on your word. Number 7 is continual self-improvement. Man, I try to live by the rule of becoming better 1% every day. You know what I'm saying? And life is a roller coaster, man. So sometimes you never know what you're going to get hit with. You never know what's about to happen or what you're going to encounter. But you want to make sure, what you can control is who you are and what you do when you encounter things. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that you're falling short on certain aspects of your life, every day you should be focusing on, how can I get better at this? How can I get better at that? You know, you take things one at a time. And once you conquer it, or once you at least start, okay, I'm getting better. I'm not going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in that gym 6 days a week, you like, okay, and you staying consistent. Every week you do it. Every week. Then we get into the months. Every month. Then you like, yeah, I'm definitely about 10%, 15% better at this point. Now let's focus on adding something else in there that can make you, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should read a little bit more. So, you know what I'm saying? All right, adding the reading in there. Every day you read, your brain is just like consuming the knowledge, just soaking it up, and then you more wise. You know what I'm saying? And then okay, what should I do now? Maybe go apply the knowledge somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So focus on trying to make yourself 1% better every day. If you're not a person who puts off cleaning your room all the time, hey, maybe put some time into cleaning your room today, and maybe say, okay, once a week, I designate. I'm a designate Sunday as my cleaning day, right? And every Sunday, you make sure I spend 2 hours cleaning my place. At the least, I make sure I spend 2 hours cleaning. And when you keep that consistency, yeah, I'm doing 1% better every day. So you want to make sure that you continually self-improving. Because listen, as men, the job is never over. It's never over. You got off work today. Listen, you got to work tomorrow. And if you don't got to work tomorrow, you got to work the day after that. And scratch that. If you don't got to work at your job tomorrow, that's not a day off, bro. You still got work to do when you get up. When you wake up, you still got a job in life. You just think you don't because you laying in bed and playing video games and you know what I'm saying, just chalking it. Nah, bro. It's always work to be done. It's always work for us to do, man. God ain't put us here for nothing. He put us here for a purpose, and you got to find it and you got to live by it. Number 8, treat people with respect. Listen, got to treat people with respect. You won't get respect if you're not giving it. You will not get respect if you're not getting it as a man. And I think a lot of us as young men, we we didn't necessarily understand that. We thought just being aggressive and, hey, I can beat you, so you really can't. That's the respect right there. I don't need to do nothing else. I smack you and you ain't gonna do nothing. That's respect. Nah, bro. That's not how it work. That's not how it work, gang. That's not how it work. You gotta go make sure that you know what I'm saying, you asserting yourself with respect. In these interviews, talking to people in general, you just meet somebody in general, you want to make sure that you give them respect, because not everybody you can beat. You can't even beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody out there that can beat you. Don't forget that. You dig what I'm saying? As men. So carry yourself with respect, and people will respect you, and it'll make you stronger mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? People will respect you. I ain't saying be respectful when you get disrespected, but also have the emotional intelligence and the mental capacity to know how to do it, to know how to deal with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's brain cycle, man. Treat people with respect. And as men, let's try to do our best to be men. And one step a day, we get better. Like every day, we just put time into trying to become better. It's Brain Cycle. Love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe.